Good day or evening to you, my friends, and welcome once again to another Hambbage Hardcore Vanilla Minecraft stream. Hope you're doing well, whether it's evening, night, day, morning, afternoon, leap hour, whatever the case may be, wherever you may be. I hope it finds you well, and let's get back into it. I got to tell you right out of the gate, it is gonna be tough today. How we're going to match the excitement of yesterday and the surprise, I have no idea, but we won't use any memes. At least we'll try to avoid them. Let's get our world loaded up here, though. See what we've got going on. Yeah, I think in response to something like that, kind of the best option is to not try. We can go down into the nether or something. We can try to have it all, but I have a feeling were we to do that, we'd be in fairly dire straits. So let's just clean up the riffraff here. You, sir, need to go. So do you. Oh! Wow, I can't hit a thing. That's a little redemptive. Hey, S'more. How you doing? Do you like the orchid that we got for you yesterday, or last episode, whenever it was? You like that? Cool. It was yesterday for me, but I don't know about you guys. How regularly you watch, and frankly, I think even in game it was yesterday. That was kind of the last thing we did. We were putting away our loots and had a flower pot that we'd acquired in the mansion. He sounded very whoosh teleporty. I don't know if that means he's angry. Doesn't look like it. Just kind of out there causing trouble. Probably picking up blocks I wanted in places. Did that creeper go away? That's the real question at the moment. So what are we thinking then? Well, I think it's first off going to be feed and depopulate the cows and chickens. That should help us recoup our elytra health and our top off our various tools to get started. And then I kind of think it may be maybe foundation type day. Try to get a little more feel for just some of the outlines of at least extend on these two sides what we're doing with our fortress, because we won't really ever be able to get started if we don't have an idea where we're going. And I don't want to, I don't like the idea of completely mapping everything out. I think kind of the late 18th, early 19th century fortifications in the U.S. that I'm kind of using in part, and the kind of earlier medieval castles or I don't know how many of these guys there are, but oh no, guys, come back. Oh, come back. Come on. Everybody over here. You too. Dumb chickens. Okay. Whew. Alright, that's enough feed. Earned it. Alright, we got our axe in hand. Our first elytra is done. This one's going to be fine here in just a moment. They do use their durability pretty quickly, as you saw. We got through most of that first one just on our second tier rockets, and that's with the Unbreaking 3 on them. So gotta be aware, and that's why we'll spawn more dragons, make more trips to the end, even from the portal we do have. Having a good supply of wings is really nice and that was pretty long range travel too. You know, we weren't just cruising around in the world. So, all right, wings are good. Let's get the axe most in need of repair here. And as we'd sort of talked at some point, I don't know exactly when, what, where, who, how, or whatever's, but we had, I'm just trying to, I guess eggs are the next. Do a bit better with some of this. We're still going to get more eggs, but I don't think they'll just flood our inventory the way that, you know, all the ones they had earlier kind of built up. But we got lots of chickens, and it's just for the noise in our tower. It's time to knock them down a little bit. So yeah, while we're throwing eggs here and repairing, we're not going to need much here to repair, but I think we'll actually take them down. We'll, you know, top off each of these little bits. All that bump in levels that we got from the dragon fight, we've used quite a bit of it, so it doesn't hurt in terms of books and enchanting to have more XP laying around. Regardless of your level, you'll get the same amounts from chickens or trades or whatever. You know, it just doesn't move you to the next level as well on your end, but in terms of repairing other activities, it won't slow us down if we're at a higher level as opposed to a lower one. That's really just for doing enchanting or gathering the books and stuff. So no problem if we end up with a few extra. Oh, man. This is why I don't like having quite so many. And then if you miss hit on one, they run around and go all crazy. Push your aim. Same old story. We've told it before. See, I'm not moving. I'm just, there I am, but standing in that corner, if you get in one where they all are, for whatever reason, coming to or fro, like all these guys, it's like, just chill out, dumb racing chickens. Give you just a couple beet seeds and you guys go nuts. I'm so back and forth from Dreadmore that's a deal with the controls. At the time I'll be posting this, I think maybe like the third episode will go up, and I've got a bunch of that content recorded now. I've been having a blast with that game too, just as, you know, a little variety, and unexpectedly for me, you know, I've played the game maybe a dozen times or something, a dozen runs or so. No specific idea, maybe a few more, because when they go quick, you don't really notice them. You know, if you die on the the first level of a dungeon crawler, it barely registers sometimes. But for a first recorded run, we're making pretty good progress. And I guess I don't want to spoil it here, so I don't want to talk too much. But needless to say that, when you switch between games like that, you have some different keyboard controls when you're playing everything on the PC. So in that one, inventory is I, and here we're using the good old Minecraft keys. So is what it is. I have no problem. All right. We didn't even have to sleep with the chickens or the fishes. All right, I got a few more eggs to do. Let's get out of here first, though. Get them situated. All right, let me through you. All right, we still. If we don't waste all our time, we've still got enough to load up some chickens, load up some seeds. We'll do the eggs again tomorrow. What chicken was that from? Oh, I got some fresh hot tea this morning. I'm going to drink a sip of that. Kind of mid-morning time. As I'd had yesterday, got some activities and things to do today, so we'll be out and about after this playthrough. I need to at least keep my eye on things, not get so overcommitted. It's one reason why I didn't want to end up in the middle of an adventure. Yesterday on the flight, if I'd found that mansion, I would have kind of been stuck, right? I would have had to just, we found it in the second episode, but we wouldn't have been able to turn back and kind of keep all that continuity. So, kind of a reason for sticking around here and doing a bit more planning, even if we don't kind of build to full height. We'll have a chance to do a bit more work and keep it a little bit contained, right? So, why those two are here, I don't know exactly. Let's get the wheats that we do have. Did I? Oh, I hadn't even finished the axe. I knew what I was doing. I'm surprised those chickens didn't completely take care of that. Hopefully this will get the axe. There's the axe. I guess that may be a part of it. When you're feeding, you don't have any tool where, when killing the chickens, we're also constantly repairing the Silk Touch axe, so that has a fit. Alright, I think that's enough, and we'll let us switch over. We're pretty well jammed in here, but that's a little better than the chickens. Again, the jumping isn't just to get in the heads of anybody who may be a little more motion sick. It's to get the effect of the critical strike. If you just hit a cow, you don't get the one-shot kill. Then they all start running around like crazy. That's when you get pushed. You start hitting babies. It's not ideal. And technically, having a bunch of cows is probably better from an XP perspective. If we are out working on stuff and need to repair tools, to that extent, we're kind of wasting a little bit here. But for the moment, from the world perspective, I just think not having fully jammed livestock pens is an okay thing, right? We'll potentially dip into these to do repairs, and that's kind of what they're there for now. We've got all the supplies we need, but I don't want to just keep them constantly jammed to that level. So this will just decompress around the base a little bit by not having as many animal entities around. And I haven't noticed a particular issue at the base, but we've got lots of bees, lots of cows, and they're noisy too. I mean, we've heard it in the base. We don't need to just constantly be dealing with them. And that may be something we consider, one of the things I like about Minecraft, kind of touched on it a little bit, but as we're in kind of a little bit of base mode today, it's cool that your buildings and constructions, whatever they may be, can adapt, and you can change styles as the life of your world continues. However it suits your playstyle and your preference. So I think that's yet another great thing about the old Minecraft, and I really enjoy it. Alright, so finally we've gotten our repairs from our last adventure fully complete. It's been a little bit since we've had all our tools set. And let's just, until we get rockets enough to warrant it, let's put our wings into the rocket box, and then that can go in here. Save a little bit of room, though. Right now all we can do is glide, so not a real efficient means of travel at the moment. I just wanted a fresh stack in here so that if we get low, we can restock. And I don't know how did we use the, nope, not the whole thing. I think we can top it off from here. I think we'd switched stacks when we went into the mansion. And we did use a few apples in that run as well. That's why I like having a lot of apples, so that I can just, not even thinking about it, yep. If there's any question, eat an apple. And they'll keep you pretty well conditioned as you go. So, here we are. I don't know why we have a random sandstone in here, but that will kind of start us in the right direction, I think. We've outlined a bit here, and that's good. I'd like to kind of keep that progress going. I think you tree are gonna have to go. A lot of it, eventually this is all gonna be kind of inside. We may have like or one or two kind of decorative trees that would just be kind of planted inside the building. But for anyone that's seen pictures of or toured at the Tower of London, again, not going for the same period. That was a fortification begun in the 11th century that has continued to be not only it's not exactly a strategic point anymore, but has been a functional site for nearly 1,000 years. I think William Conqueror came over in 1066, and that was when work began on um, the white tower keep of the tower. So been around a minute. So what are we doing here? What I've kind of been reflecting or ruminating on as I've kind of been thinking about the game on and offline and trying to get a feel for. I think we're going to want a single narrowish half battery tower here, and it may actually be stone. I've kind of already mapped out that the walls are going to be deep, and we may have a bit more of an entryway here that would be framed by buildings tucked into the walls or things, but would allow for this kind of choke point and defensive works where above to the sides and beyond people can slow attackers with some degree of defense themselves. This tower kind of commands out this side water entrance, but I don't know that I want twin towers. We may, out of the walls, when we have more color options and all that, and that's why I said I like the evolving color palette of the game. But I'm thinking that right in this area, and we're going to just need to rock the bed the whole time, I think. Before we've even evolved and kind of shown the generations of change and development in this structure, they would have wanted something to kind of be able to offer a defense of the gate itself, and this is kind of the double gate area that we're working on. So, or at least envisioning. So, sun's down, let's sleep. And then the balance becomes, how far out do we need to take that, and what dimensions does it need to be? From a fort perspective, an interior perspective, we want this to continue to be our inner wall, and we want that to kind of stay set from the inside. Inside you'd have a fairly straight edge, and what gets cut into that, I don't completely know yet. But again, we've kind of said that this tree probably needs to go. I think that tree can work. We can kind of work within it and shape back some of the limbs and things, but that's our line. And then similarly on this side, we want to have, and we'll play with the varied regular, and but kind of think of this as just laying the foundations of the building. So come out and along here quite a ways with what I think will become even more than that tower, an external corner up high on the, kind of built into or taking over, but commanding the heights outside here. So here's our wall line is all the way back here, and we may have it come up, and then the fort sit kind of with just a corner into the wall, a little bit like that one, but on a larger scale on this side. And I talked about over on the far corner that we'd have maybe a larger internal tower, again kind of sitting on that low hill somewhere over there, but that would be within the wall, kind of more of a keep type idea. I hate to say that because I'm really thinking different periods here, but as the Tower of London remained, a secure center of London type area, the walls and things definitely helped, whether it was keeping people in or keeping people out, or at least controlling access. It served that purpose pretty well, and I think we can maintain that same sense, even building up a little bit of a rise within, to make more of a statement type structure than anything else that can be visible from the lodge. Look, I love how it just pops up in the distance there. So cool. But yeah, something that stands and can build in. Also, given a lot of thoughts to like a multi-storied troops and residence type outfit. So I've got lots of ideas, but I think unless we start doing anything, we'll have nothing but chit chat to show for it. So let's just take this back a little bit. And again, I'm not thinking we want to go out too terribly far. It'll be a little shorter, and I do think we want... I'm going to actually go low. I don't know that I want just one block high walls all here on the main wall. That's okay, but just for our purposes of building. Again, don't want it to be too terribly large. I don't know if that gives rounded effect enough. And maybe the way to think about it is in terms of windows and I think maybe that. So we'd want to have, I think this is the kind of most important side of the tower, right? It's looking back on the gate and would have some elevating air loops, and maybe even a like a check window. We could put some iron bars across where people could come up, announce who they are and be questioned, and that would determine who would open the gate or not, or who would be allowed access. From the outside, we cheated outward, so we're almost as out thrust as the bigger tower, but without doing the 1, 2, 3 kind of build in, we get this broader side. These three, I think, would all at least be solid. And then we'd have a window facing forward, and maybe a more solid corner on this side, because we're not as concerned about a wall that's just a wall. I mean, you would still want some visibility back out this way, in case people tried to use ladders or ropes or whatever to get over it and get inside. But yeah, so I think that is kind of a semicircular battery along the edge of the walls, and again, probably lower than even this tower, because again, this tower is going to have some battlements and things up on the top. We haven't even done a roof to the upper layer for it yet. Um, that would be good. And then, as we said, this can continue on into the distance. With an eventual outthrust tower that may, I would like to leave this big tree along with a couple of these others, if possible. This would be in a good spot, right? It would be inside, but in an internal corner out of the way. And then we've already talked about wanting to have a, kind of a harbor type entrance going across here, another one over on that main side, and then something on the corner. So we've extended a little bit here. Now I think at some point we must have run out of smooth. Let's do another little bit of restock, because we should have a bunch of smooth sandstone downstairs. Put those away eventually. Those can go in there. Now it's almost bedtime again. All right, there we go. Oh, hope the mic wasn't too close on that particularly loudish swallow. So, we're doing smooth sandstone. That's right. Did I mention we got snow here last night? Not much. It's middle of May. But yeah, got some rain snow mix. In a couple of little breaks, I went out and ended up. I'd kind of record a little bit of Dreadmore as I was letting the two Minecraft videos, the two Journey 50 and 51, I think, episodes play out. But as I did, man, that goes far as you'd think, does it? Now, has that just not been loaded? Okay, we're still cooking. That's weird. We still got coal in the hopper. So we just haven't been around that much. So let's get some of the smooth. Let's get some of the regular. I'll try to keep this sensible. So one thing I would like to do now is try to get a bit more of this area cleaned up. And like in the others, I think a little bit of the regular cobble blended with the smooth makes for kind of a good look. And let's just go one. All right, now here, let's do that. What? Got nothing. Okay. Oh, let's maybe use a few of these, and let's the smooth. Get some stairs and some slabs. Ooh, it seemed like a lot, but all right, we're gonna use them. Now here, now that I've just set up my boat thing, and will probably exceed my ability to hold all this stuff. We'll be all right. Do I have any? Hi. Any mossy? One. Oh, am I full? Yeah. Okay. So I think we may cheat this wall, have a little overhang, right? And that's kind of fortification style walls, right? They're thick, and that's intended, but there's also some cut back into that superstructure, and we'll maybe go for a bit of that look here. But I want a tunnel type effect going on, even for this smaller access. And I think, eventually you want the mossy to kind of balance out. And I don't know if mossy sandstone is a thing, but it'd be nice if it was. Now, what is going on there? Oh, this is odd. I still want my boat box. And I think only 2 deep would be okay. Now, what on earth was all that all about? Game, you're acting weird. Oh, am I now full again? Man. Have some boats. Alright, so after much struggle, I kind of think, something along those lines, but I don't know that we're going to want to use cobble here entirely. That would be something that might be just a little bit decorated. And I don't know if we have to use the stone cutter. Well, here's the deal. How do we make you? 3 pieces of stone and iron. Worth a shot. Let's, you better... Why? This is inside. We don't carry the dirt inside. Some people's kids. Now, how do I not have any stone? See, this is all the kind of stuff we could just, gotta do. May get cut out of a lot of videos, but not ours. Now we got a stone cutter. I can make stairs and slabs there. Okay, here I can make some cut and we've made the walls, the stairs. Yeah, we're gonna, but we've got a kind of a palette here, so we can make cut stone and cut sandstone as well. Fortunately, between the two, there isn't a real option for the others. Well, let's do a bit here. Oh, and I guess I needed just some more regular cut sandstone. How much do I have? 9? That's not going to be quite enough. This is the first time I've really ever used the stone cutter by itself before. Kind of cool. Alright, that gives us a few here. So what I'm thinking is, it's a little cheesy, but think of the old tunnel of love type. They used to kind of talk about a lot at old-timey carnivals. And they would kind of be these little boats on tracks. It's a small world type ride at Disney for folks that have seen that kind of mentality. You get in a little self-driven boat and it takes you on a little ride around some kind of a scene that they've created for you. Okay, you still here? I don't want to be violent. I mean, we had so many chickens and cows we had to take out. So, even if the wall doesn't fully extend on this little side, I think I'd like to have this as a bit of an arch. Now, I've still got 7 here. These probably won't matter too much because I'll need a couple more of these. No. What I'd like is to do those and smooth cut. See, I do kind of wish there was a cut stair as well. That would tie it together nicely, or more nicely. These, unfortunately, don't even really matter too terribly much. Do we just have some regular sandstone stairs we could throw in the middle of that? Got walls. Well, at the moment. But that just kind of gives us this low arch effect. What do we have for slabs? How about just some of these? Oh, I used the wrong one. Oh well, doesn't matter. Looks the same from the bottom. I don't know, something like that. We can maybe just as a little bit more of a decoration embellishment kind of deal. Do some more there. Fill that in. Light it. Light all this. Man, oh man, that... Let's keep looking. Again, maybe this is where if we can get some additional color palette, things will look a little more naturally done. And then with our sands, we want some more of the cut. How about 58? And that was intentional. I did want to just get that. Oh, that's not going to work. Can I do it from here? Tree. There we go. Now, what if we do on this side? All the way up to the top. It'll be there, there, there. And what was the cut? No. Cut. Now, what I'm wondering is... which looks better here? Oh. Is it that edge, or is it the smooth edge? Maybe with it being low. Now, nobody kill me. Maybe we do this. And this is... It's been a long time since we've done much of any building, but... way back, I think it was maybe in like World 2 or something, I was talking with, as I was building, I think it was that awful roofless hut that we had. But I said, you know, trial and error. Don't feel like you have to have everything just right on the first try. It will, you just kind of keep tweaking away at stuff. see what can come of it. One thing I do wish there was a little bit more flexibility into it, and I get it would be incredibly difficult, but would be to combine entities in. That wasn't what I wanted to do there. I wanted to do this. Again, another reason I love the Silk Touch for building. So much nicer if you don't have to worry about these. And I don't know if they would or not, but reverting back to sandstone or something. So let's go get a. I don't think I have a sandstone slab. No. Let's make one of those. What do you think about that? It's kind of got this corner angle. Try it out in the boat. We still fit. That's good. And then I'm thinking we can even perhaps enclose that into kind of a little building, right? And have a kind of a Midwest boathouse type interior where boats come in. Maybe you got a little bit of a wooden dock area, just the chest and things inside that space. But for now, I think we've made good progress, at least in kind of securing that back up. What we do from here, I don't know yet. I don't know if that wall is going to grow and the entrance to the tunnel is just going to be a smaller affair or not. All things we can kind of work and grow on, but I like that this is not just the edge of a wall anymore, and at least is enter. Now, again, some part of this corner is probably going to be, again, some arrow loops looking down on the water approach, and we still need to come up with what our remnants look like, our battlements on the tops of the walls, in addition to the top of the tower. And I think that's what we turn to next. We got a pretty wide array of stuff. Let's got room. One of these. Oh, let's sleep. Sleep out here. Yeah, I think next is trying to figure out what we do to the top of that to make it look a little more towery. Oh, come on. All right. I hear you up here, Guavo. You talking to the Enderman? Keeping you company? Good Good bird. Okay. So you say you want a battlement. The first thing that we're going to want is to come up with a better means of resources. I think for all intents and purposes, what slabs did we get? 35 smooth. You know what, actually, they shouldn't be stone at all. I really need another. I think I've got chests, right? Let's bring a chest up here. I end up with 3 mossy. Did I have that many? I thought I only had 1. Strange goings on. Chests. I know I kind of unintentionally dragging this a little bit, but it's the necessities as you get going. Okay. Just a little bit more inventory space to keep us square here. Now, how are we doing on the acacia wood? Oh, do we have some out here? I think we do. There we go. Slabs is what we want. Come back around here. Those. Lots of slabs. So I think we just need to be able to place some. I think by being able to offset these, keep them free from becoming mob spawny. At least we'll be able to work around the inside. One for the cleanup. Oh, I feel a need to crouch at the moment. Ah! Guava, you totally distracted me. Didn't that time. That was just me. Alright. So we've got a top now. And I don't think we need any more here. I think this will levitate for us. Okay, that's good. Let's go back. Down we go. Take these all the way back outside, because otherwise I'll never find them again. And don't have scaffold. Did I put that all downstairs in the bamboo, maybe? Let's go see if that's where our bamboosies are. Hey, Salty. How you doing, bud? Okay, go. Oh, man. Scaffolding, where are you? Just looking at what we got. There are some chests in there. Man, we got a lot of this stuff. That way. So I must have left my fortune axe up there. I don't want to, Well, I guess I'm not breaking any of the block types. Oh, that's why I got more mossy. Oh, now I understand. Nothing was making sense, but that's cool. Well, apparently if you hit mossy with... Let's go... Now I know that. Let's go try that, actually. Let's save some trips. We'll cook this gold. Why not? I didn't know it was just lingering out there. I still don't know where my scaffolding ended up. Cook that. Grab that. Why not? I think we can maybe get away with a couple blocks. So we're not using that nearly the same. Alright, now what did I do with that mossy? Stone, mossy cobblestone. If this works, smokes. We had 3. No? Weird. Don't know where I got all that from. So much of that came from our end trip. Alright. I bet I left all the scaffolding over at the lodge. I think that's the only place we've used it. So, that being said, my momentary idiocy cleared. Back down, just get the bamboo we already have cut. We don't need a lot, but it will speed up a little bit of the work I have envisioned. Maybe 2. should be great. Plenty. The bamboo away. While we're going up here, just quick check. Just over an hour. Haven't slept in this bed yet this episode. Days seem to go by quick when you're doing this stuff. When you're just walking in a direction, they linger a bit. But now, one thing you can do, it possibly should have, and we may still modify the layout, but you know, if you have a ladder up here and you're doing ladders for your climbing, switch the placement of the ladder to the next level, just so that they don't break on you. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that one slab if it didn't already despawn. Maybe it did. Oh well. Yeah, you know, the rain will fall all the way down to where Salty's at, just because it's unblocked. But you can mix that in here. We could even, you know, throw up a central post or something where you wouldn't be coming up right on a wall and popping out, you know, right on the edge. You'd come up in the kind of the middle of the ceiling, walk around, look out. A moment though. We yeah, I'm being quiet, kind of trying to think. We want a lot of both of these types. Because we don't know. We don't know what they're gonna look like. We do have the wall. Should we go get the wall segments too? I am bummed. Oh, and let's get the stone cutter. Let's go get the wall pieces that we already have and the stone cutter. I am bummed that we don't have smooth stone walls. I didn't put that away, did I? Dang it. Walls over here. No. Wasn't that where they were? There we go. Take them up, see if in the stone cutter maybe that changes. I don't think so though. To my knowledge, though, the cut sandstone is the first that you really need the stone cutter for. I may be wrong, but those seem to me to be the deal. Alright. What? Stop! What are you doing? Alright. Now. What does this get us? I like a little lip on most of my things. I think most defenders would agree that that's a decent idea. It prevents scaling by enemies. Oh, come on. Where they would otherwise... No. This could get difficult. Okay, there's that one. Let's get a smooth... Why do I have eggs? Stupid chickens. So then there. This may get way too expanded. Ooh. Okay, so that's on the 2 side. If that's on the 1 point. We can... Nope, that didn't work. That's another single, so it would go out 1. Good thing to be doing this over water. I think maybe I'm just trying to... make more of this than is necessary. I think if you go like that and like... now we don't have enough stupid stuff. So I can do that, and that corner then looks good. But then, oh, did they change that? That looks great, actually. And I was kind of trying to Now, can I jump into? Yeah. All right, watch out. We're figuring this out. It's been a minute since I've done much building. Okay, so no extra crazy blocks, just there. Wow. Sorry, that was a huge waste of time. There. That's actually kind of cool. I'm down with that. That curves that. Oh, I think they've changed. Nope. Oh, that was my bad though. Um, those two can go. All right, can I get? Ooh, look at that. All right, I'm much happier. And to my recollection, those pieces didn't always work quite that nicely together. So, big props if there's a change made on the way that the overhang step edges behave. So that looks pretty good. Let's get rid of that one. And oh, these are stuck to the others, I guess. All right, let's. Oh. No. You were doing so good. Come on now. How did we manage that over here? This was the 3-2. Oh. Should go. Just get the sides in place, right? Okay. Do that one. Then that one. Perfect. All right. Now we're back in business. Then that one and that one. All right. Let's get some of all these back. I don't think we need any of that. Step. Looks right. Step, step. Just don't fight it. Give. Oh yeah, and those we did have a couple that ended up looking just like that, right? Here, here, here. No. Oh, that's right. You go here, here. There, there. There. Nice. It's coming. Alright, well, that got us all the way. To the wall. Someday we're going to have to run all the way around these walls when we're... No. Man. You go up, you go in the back. It's not gonna let me get far enough back, is it? No. Because you need to go like that. Then maybe go like that. Maybe. You go here, I think. How does that look? Did we do it? I think we did it. Okay, and then this is the one that looks a little bit funky when it's done. That's okay. It's good to look a little bit funky. It's alright. Then you get one, and it's these two. Now I'm confused. There's one on each of these where they just don't join, right? Right up onto that one. Well, they're not the same. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Yeah, those are definitely not the same points where the points come in. So why? if I just come up here... Does that just want that? Will they all look the same then? No. No. Isn't what I pointed at all. Go here. There. Now what happened to that other... Put down a step, really? I know, it's almost bedtime. There. Now that one's broken, but can I just kind of force this all the way around the circle? I think I can, but I better go inside. It's interesting. As you can see, it kind of, at moments, it's like brain melty stuff. Why isn't it working the way I think it should, kind of deal? But in theory now, I don't even know if I can get... Okay, so now we pushed this little ripple out one more, and I'm hoping by the time we get to the edge, it will kind of sort itself. Obviously, I'd prefer not to do this every single time, but it does seem to at least be fixing as we... No. Right? There was frustration. And why I am not just... Come on. Why I am not just... Oh, so is there a ripple now that I can't... Or did I just place that one wrong? Okay, come on, do it. Sometimes frustration is a good thing because it makes it all the better. So I think... Well, I think we just have. I think we can... say that we can replicate that all the way around. So we'll have a kind of double-stepped edge on our thing. And it's, frankly, it's a little more, it's a little over the top for the height of our tower. It starts to make it look like a roof overhang. And I love upside-down steps. I think they work really well. What did I... Go make some more smooth sandstone stairs. Keep fighting it. Like, okay, use the one that you've got. Now I don't have a torch. Okay. Gonna be enough, but we should be accruing more smooth sandstone downstairs while we're working on this. That should remain loaded. That's not gonna get it done. A lot of running around for that, but let's hope we can hang on to the kit. Alright, this is our gap. Now we can look at it from both sides. That's strong. Will it just fix if we just... No. Darn it. No. It's a bit maddening trying to get those two to go. Alright. Tied in there. Please don't make me chase this all the way around again. Yes. Right? Okay. I don't know if I did anything different there than what I'd done in previous ones, but doesn't matter too terribly much. We want to get all these stairs picked back up. The frustration makes you feel better about it, though. Really, in all honesty, it really, working through it, solving the problem. What makes it go? And it may have been just my ineptitude in ages past, but I had not gotten that to work so neatly on the inside and then outside of angles. The stairs would do the inside part pretty well, but get them to wrap around an edge like that when they then connected into the next, to me at least, had really not been something I could make happen. So I'm really happy. So what are we, what am I learning? What am I trying to kind of do to hopefully make some of these others better? I think the first is do a lot of scaffolding, more than you think you need. Put it out a little bit, but that way you can angle to position the blocks from both sides. And I think, you know, having a couple that are right up on what you're working on are good, but having a little bit of space and perspective seems like it has worked better. Now watch what we're going to do. Just back to complete struggling again. Anytime I say anything like that, I begin to wonder. Okay. So, for here, let's do that. Check. Good. Excellent. Back over to here. That. Is that even right? That. No, not quite. Do we even need that? We need it. Now we just switch here. How's it already night again? Man, and that's why I want the scaffolding out and inclusive, because I was really fighting. Good. Okay. I guess we fixed fixed two sides. It's a good day spent. How much time has gone by? Once I get into these little place and angle and regroup, 138. Not bad yet. I would love to finish this up. At least this overhangy bit. And it'll give our tower a little bit more. It's been long overdue. We got a roof on our enchanting area at least. Okay, so I think everything up to this point is good. So let's start here. Like we're gonna want one more there. If we, well, that didn't work. Now let's do this one. Force it to do the two sides first, then do that. Clean that one. Maybe. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Oh man. Break that. Okay, that fixed that. Can we go here and fix? No. Still don't just quite know what the little guaranteed trick is to maybe it's this first, then that. There we go. This first. Break that. Whoa. Whoa, hey, hold on. Okay, that's all good. Break that. Place one there, and then there. Good. Good, good, good. Woohoo! On to the fast part. The straight wall. We can do straight wall, I hope. Aha. Any oopsie-daisies? Not too bad, I don't think. Alright, one last little tricky cornery bit. Yeah, you get to watch this one some more. You can laugh. Not what I had in mind. Can I improve? There and there. Nope. That didn't work. It's alright. It takes... Do this and this. Get that established. Do that. Did that just fix it? Yes. Oh, we're close. So close. I'm sure we just had one more piece of scaffold. Can we just... Come on, game. Come on. You can do this. No. No, you can't. Click there. Then there. Okay. No! One more little piece, right? Do that. Do that. Do that. No! Do that. Do this. No. Maybe. Do that. Break that. Come on. No! Come on! That was it. Alright, let's retreat to an edge. What happens if we just do... Can't have those two go. Can we do that? Oh, man. This is like the only spot left, right? Everything else is good. Just want to make sure I'm not... This is kind of like a kink in a hose, or when you're working on a knot or something. You don't want to endlessly push it around. Alright, let's do... start here. Oh, come on. Place the block the right stinking way. Okay, there's that, and that, and that. We're pushing the kink. What am I doing differently in that? Okay. Oh man, I got... So what happens if I now do that? Then... Oh! Pull them both! Right? That was the idea before, was to extend it out. Oh, wasted a whole day just trying to get these last like 5 blocks in. That was the idea though, right? Was pull... that. It'll fix the one, but not the other. Oh, no, I've let it go too late. Plunged to the ground. I don't know. Maybe there's something about fully completing it on both sides, but I mean, we've joined 2 existing corners before. Yeah, I get it. You're zombies. I mean, I don't know that it's possible for me to... Where and why? Just go away. Okay. So, what other avenues have I not explored for trying to get this piece done? Now I don't have enough. I think it's just a struggle to pull both those sides in. That's that's getting it, right? Well, I don't know. I'm open if anybody is just mashing their head on the keyboard, knowing that it's entirely possible. We'll have it on our internal side. Other construction and whatever may eventually block it out. But I'm kind of fearfully guessing that that's a limitation that, for whatever reason, when it's trying to justify a line on both sides, it can't pull that last little piece in. But we've got the same roof line. I mean, it's a minor little hint of trim. It's the imperfection that makes perfection, right? That's what we want to celebrate. Well, I'm excited. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a little frustrated at that last ending bit, but I'm delighted. I think this is a good next stage on our tower here. Let's approach from a distance, get out of sight. Tour the island here. Does this have an exit over on the side? I think so, right? Oh well. I think that looks pretty good, honestly. Looks much more finished, and right now it kind of looks like a broad hat kind of deal, but we'll be raising there too to make a bit of height on that upper edge where the defenders could stand behind and for it. So we made a little bit of a water entrance, clean that up a little bit for ourselves, and we've given ourselves a roof and a tower. So you're right over there next to your orchid, between flowers. You're great. Okay, let's file some of this away. Sandstone, smooth. The rest of this is all just sandstone. Which is right. We don't want to end up with a ton of sandstone. If we're getting that, it means that we aren't using the full palette of block types. So we'll just kind of put all these variety things. Let's drop these guys in here too. I think we got a bunch of stuff up on the roof still, and that's okay because we've still got more work to do. But I think as we wrap up here today, this will keep us moving. Kind of take care of any building itch we may have, and chickens from above. So we got that. I think I need to look because I haven't done anything at all with banners. But I think, I don't know, but I think to the effect that the excuse me. I think to the effect that the pillager raiders that wander around and have the leader with the banner, it's the effect he can hang that on a stick. You may be able to make one of those sticks out in the world and hang a banner. I think in the center of this, something, I don't think those are just hugely tall. So I think we'll have to make like some kind of a spire just in the center, more or less a concession to a flagpole than anything else. And we'll either have to um, concoct um, like a three-dimensional hanging banner stand, or we'll have to hang them on the. Goodness gracious, been talking too much here. Only on. Hang them in a three-dimensional sense, or make a cubular, a tower of blocks, and on each side attach a banner so that they face in all four directions. I think that's about as close as we get to like a flagpole, but be good. That will mean I'll need to look a little bit at banner designs and try to come up with kind of a flag for our fort, something that looks good. I don't know that we want just a Jolly Roger type skull and crossbones. We're not a pirate outfit. We're a civilizing, here to stay kind of outfit, where we farm and take care of animals and have pets and grow jungle trees. Not a we just go plunder the efforts of others and then drink all our proceeds away and wake up in the morning with regret and shame. So that's our plan. But yeah, I think maybe with this extension of our wall, each of these will get a block, and then above those, in a haphazard way, will be the stone wall battlements. And again, I really wish we had smooth stone walls. Mojang, it wouldn't be that much more to you've got a stone cutter, you've got all these other sandstone stuff. Give me a smooth sandstone wall so I can be consistent throughout my building. I mean, sandstone walls are great, but they look very sandstone and unfinished, and I'd like that functionality in a finished wall as well. So, just a thought, just a request. Anyway, I think we've done very well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope if anybody has an answer to that last piece, feel free to share it. I'm not upset. I will get over that very, very, very quickly. It's frustrating at the end when you can't get it to go, but it's going to look okay, and in time it will be nearly completely forgotten. So I'm not going to stress about it. Please don't on your ends either. It will be all good. And again, you remember, we may still open this up onto like a balcony because we're going to have a rampart coming all the way back to here, and we always said that maybe that would open up and be accessible on the inside. So, lots more to do. Obviously, we're just beginning to really touch the building, but we couldn't keep going without at least another floor roof over our heads. We're not going to have sloping. It's a tower. It's for battlements, and that's how they if you go to a fortress and you climb up on one of the towers, this is what they look like. I'm not ending very well, am I? You come out on the top, and there will be some wall around that people could hide behind to shoot from, and like maybe you have a flagpole or something, but it's flat, it's wooden, it's there may be just the slightest canting because it would be like this kind of boards, and they would lay the support structure such that water would shed to the outside, but very gradual. Not a steep pitch roof. If you were in a snowy environment like the upper Midwest, that would be the job of the soldiers that were on duty up there. If it had snowed a bunch, you shovel it off. You're up there anyway. Make yourself useful, kind of deal. So let's end up here on our stay up on our new and improved perch. We'll look out at our fields and our bees. It's a good view. All right. Well, folks, I really do appreciate you being here. I sincerely mean that. Boots with fur. There's no boots with fur in boots with the fur in our game. We absolutely mean it when we say that I appreciate you taking the time to hang out and view. Hope maybe this inspires some building ideas for you, and play around with those stone steps on your buildings too. See if you can figure the knack that I can't quite get. But we definitely did pretty well, I think, and hopefully that'll look even better as we continue on and finish it up. But for now, and as always, take care of yourselves. Do take breaks between your videos or your own gameplay sessions. Get outside and see what the world is doing. Our snow didn't really stick. It's on a couple roof lines, but it's mainly just a wet, kind of gray, cool day today. So that's what I'm going to head out and enjoy in today. But you guys take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.